Good evening and welcome to AFN Island News Special Report on Okinawan Karate. I'm Army Sergeant Hank Husingfeld. Okinawa is often referred to as a mecca for karate. Tonight and tomorrow night we'll give you a close personal look at this unique self-defense art form. We'll go into various dojo or training halls and we'll visit with some of the island's most prestigious senseis or Okinawan karate teachers. Right now, let's find out what Okinawan karate is all about. The first and sometimes only impression people seem to have about karate is this: attacking or defending without the use of weapons other than your hands, feet, arms, or legs. In one aspect, that's absolutely true. Hundreds of years ago, various nations invaded Okinawa and subdued the population by taking away their weapons. Thus, karate was born, self-defense without the use of weapons. But there's much more to karate than attacking or defending oneself. On this tiny subtropical island, karate is an art form and a way of life. Shigeru Takamiyagi has practiced karate for more than 40 years.
In Okinawa, we believe karate is just a lifelong art. We have to do it for our life. So that's the early child, the very young child started. And most of them don't start on their way of practice. And they feel it that when they die, it means in the final period of karate practice.
Karate is not all about fighting, how to block someone's punch or kick, and then how to return a punch or kick. Karate is about self-development. Karate is about survival in a world of sedentary lifestyles. Karate is a matter of finding and accepting personal challenges and trying to strive for or achieve personal excellence. And that doesn't mean, is my black belt better than your black belt, or is this skill level better than your skill level, but is this better than what I was yesterday? That's what karate is all about.
Karate can be lethal if used inappropriately. Karate practitioners perform sport fighting or kumite like this in a controlled environment. However, if in a threatening situation on the street, the first rule of karate is to walk away from a fight. To do that, the karate practitioner must learn discipline, how to train not only your body, but your mind as well. Tetsuhiro Hokama teaches the Goju-ryu style of karate from his Nishihara dojo.
Mind and the speed and control of the karate is the most important. But young men sometimes is kumite only. Kumite only is no good. Practice is kata, traditional kata, and traditional style. Then later, by step, it's I like.
The word kata Hokama-sensei mentioned is a major element of karate. It brings together fighting techniques, discipline, and a part of your own identity. For Katsuhiko Shinzato-sensei, the kata requires intense concentration, and it takes several years to perfect.
We stress on kata training, and we believe we can get kind of free sparring techniques from kata practice. That's why we concentrate into ourselves into kata training only. But physically, we can get something very, let's say, technical, parts or aspects of karate.
Kata is a template. Kata is the essence of let's say, the expression and preservation of a fighting system in its perfect and classic form. Each karate system has a different classic form, but the kata can only be expressed in one way. You have to perform your kata with a perfect stance, with a perfect delivery, the perfect punch, as perfect as you can get it, as perfect as is acceptable to stay within the classic frame or format of the system. However, within the kata, there's an awful lot of personal expression. You take two symphony orchestras, the Chicago Symphony Orchestra and the Boston. They both play the same symphonic piece, let's say Beethoven's Fifth Symphony. The Chicago will play it note for note, exactly the same notes as the London or the Boston or the Los Angeles Philharmonic. However, the expression within that symphony is different from the expression within the symphony of the other orchestral organization. because you have two different conductors, you have a different set of musicians, and so forth. The same piece expressed differently.
The series of movements in kata in any style of karate are precise and graceful. In addition to the mental conditioning kata provides, it also sharpens reflexes and teaches the karate practitioner various ways of using the body more powerfully.
We think kata is based on a kind of body mechanics, what we call body biology or body dynamics. So then talking about kata practice, always we stress on koshi, which is the hip. So maybe in English terms we call the hip, hips rotation or hip moves. Because we think koshi is the center of our body. So also it is a source of our kind of techniques or kind of energy which we could get when we practice or when we use karate as a self-defense art.
Just ahead, we'll show you how practice makes perfect. Stay with us.